How y'all doing, folks? 6 o'clock can only mean one thing. It's time for your daily Minecraft stream with me, Stately. Welcome, everybody. So we got a build challenge today, 6:30, but before we do that, I think we're going to do a little bit more work on our riverboat here. So we kind of got the keel laid down yesterday, and it's starting to look like a boat. Me gusta. I think it needs windows, though. What do you guys think? Hey, Crower, how you doing? So that's kind of the first level. I'm still not quite sure what the layout here is going to be, but one way or the other, it is time to... Oh, you guys going to do the thing? Are you going to do that today? Because I'm game. I'll come down and watch. Absolutely. Cool, DJ. That's excellent news. Do I have some dirt hidden away somewhere? I just need some scaffolding material. I guess not. Let's have a look around. Can't be that hard. Crower, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Well, it's not a lot, but probably enough for now. Yeah, that's what we agreed. So, I kind of went a level too high, I guess, on the superstructure here. I think what we're going to do is trim this down. The only problem here is, you know, the floor is kind of not right now. As far as the height goes, that seems to make more sense. I think what we'll do is we could have this thing go the entire length. I don't think I want to, though. No, it's fine. He needs it for the achievement, and I'll provide. That's no big deal. And I guess we want like a walkway around back as well, right? I think maybe we'll put carpet over this or something. Another option might be to maybe double slab the floor. I don't know. I feel like that could work. Let's just double slab the back section. That's the tracer arrows fired from a dispenser is, I think, the plan for that. So that should be fine. Now this is going to be cabins, I think. These will be like the staterooms. So we're going to have just 1 and 2 and 3 staterooms up here. I'm not sure I want to use the white cement for the interior walls. But that's kind of the setup. And now we can, if we want to, make it 1 block shorter. So there's one issue here with the raised floor. Shouldn't be that hard to find somebody, right? But we can just do this. Or we could do this. This might be more sensible. Yeah, okay. I mean, that leaves us with a couple of little bits of exposed white cement, but no big deal. This is a very white material. I mean, it's nice to have these bright, solid colors to work with, but boy, is that white. And fortunately, I'm nowhere near running out. Not the powder. The actual concrete. I made way too much, but that's fine. And let's see, staterooms, right? I use bone blocks. I used quite a lot of bone blocks on Elvish when I needed stuff white, just because it takes so bloody long to get quartz. But for this, I am happy with the concrete. I am good, Crower. Thank you for asking. Nope. And we're going to go one more block up, or are we? Yeah, we're going to go one more block up, and then we're going to basically do the same thing again. Are we getting too top-heavy here? Because we still need a cabin on top as well, right, for the navigator. And I'm not sure how that's going to end up looking. But let's just go ahead and try it. I mean, what else is there to do? Oh, windows. We should have windows. These staterooms. Staterooms get windows. I'm just thinking maybe a different material, maybe maybe something to break it up. What if we went with like red concrete? For the top level, it would just be a stripe because we'd have a platform around it. Let me look at a couple of pictures real quick. I'm not basing this off anything specific, but I'm just using like Google image searches of steamboats as kind of a visual reference. It looks like most of the time the top deck is a little smaller. And I'm comfortable with that. Blue. Oh. That might be nice. Yeah. Yeah, that might be nice. Okay, we're going to put in a light blue stripe. I like it. I'm going to need some materials for that. And I used up all of my gravel on the first batch. I got a little carried away, I guess, but gravel shouldn't be too hard to find, and we don't need a lot. We need, you know, if we need half a stack, that's 16 gravel. And wherever shall we find gravel? Oh, I don't know. The bottom of the ocean? This might be slightly dangerous. I don't have a water-breathing potion on me. I'd feel a lot better if I did. Let's heal up before we go back down again. There we go. And maybe we don't have to go down quite that far. Maybe we can just grab it here. Unclaim. You need to do /myclaims to get your claim number, and then /unclaim by number. You're watching on Twitch or YouTube. My name's Stately, and this is Play.1MC3.com, where I play Minecraft so you don't have to. Oh, okay, I'm not deep enough. Do try to keep up. And up we go again. That could have gone worse. How many do we still need? I got 15 now, so in theory just one more should do the trick. Alright, that should be enough, hopefully. Whee! Okay. Now I do need some lapis. I do have lapis. It's back at base. Anybody out in Dusty Peaks have some lapis on them? And plenty of bone meal. Okay, I'll head back to my base real quick, pick up some lapis. My claims with an S. Live tech support, folks. My least favorite thing in the world. Are we there yet? Man, that place looks nice. My base isn't too far from here. It'll only take a couple minutes to go there and back again. And we're going to get started on the build challenge in about 15-20 minutes. Should be fun. Seems like we haven't done a build challenge in a long time. Am I right, or am I just imagining things? I know I didn't stream last week on Sunday. Hello. Whee! I already had the achievement, but that's just fun. And there's my portal. See? Didn't take long at all. I need to pretty it up though one of these days. I think maybe we'll spend some time on infrastructure this week, pretty up some of the roads, work on the nether tunnel, stuff like that. This tunnel needs urgent attention. Man, I thought the decrease in hunger was turned down in 1.12, but it seems like I'm running out of food faster than ever. I do not have any farmers. I basically only have priests and one weaponsmith and one toolsmith. Oh, I'll grab that god apple too. Can you come to Dusty Peaks for the trade noble? A tunnel from the Mesa biome to the nether portal? No, there's no tunnel. The nether portal is on an island just off Dusty Peak, so if you head off from the dock, go straight, maybe 60 blocks, you can actually see it. It's pretty close. Alright, I got plenty of lapis to work with. And I put the bone meal away. that was all of my gravel, I think. There might still be some squirreled away somewhere, but I don't really anticipate needing more. I think we should be fine. So let's head on back. Running a little low on food. I can always go to spawn and buy some, I suppose. Well, I can give you the coordinates for the nether portal when I get there. Just one sec, guys. I'm not going anywhere. I just need my hands for something. But don't worry, I won't be long. And then we'll get back to the business at hand, which is building a riverboat. It'll be awesome. Trust me. Trust me. I'm a YouTuber. Said nobody ever. Like what you're seeing, guys, consider following me on Twitch or subscribing on YouTube. If you haven't already, I would appreciate it. And, you know, like my videos and say nice things about me to strangers or whatever helps you get exposure on YouTube. I have no idea anymore what that is. Mind you, I've been doing this for 2 years and I'm still streaming for like a dozen people at a time, so I am clearly not an expert on the subject. However, those dozen of you who are here, I do appreciate it. Dozen on a good day. I don't actually look at live viewer counts, so I'm not even sure how many people are on right now. Wither Skelly is possessed. And I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, it's nice to have family, even if your family is the undead. There's this scary little hole here, and I don't think I've ever actually even looked down there. Who knows what's going on down there? Probably nothing, though. You know, I've seen them do that when they don't have a bow, but there's no way to get a Wither Skelly. I mean, when they don't have a sword. But there's no way to get one without a weapon in like vanilla. You actually have to spawn them in explicitly with no weapon. Might just be trying to hit you and can't reach you. I think you had it right the first time. No, second looks better. Practicing with a C, yes. With 2 C's. Okay. And we're back. Minor detour, nothing too serious. Oh, the portal coordinates, Siggy, are just about minus 2100. Zero-ish. Call it minus 2100, 100. So what's going on with you folks? Anybody up to anything good? I know Noble has something lined up for later on. And I'm down to 3 food again. I think the steak is defective. It's probably just all the running, but still, it seems to be going very fast. Okay, so let's make some light blue concrete. And bone meal and... So I need 1 for 8. Like that. This is a shapeless recipe, so you can just chuck this in however you want. Excellent. Hi, Noble. Oh, I forgot your egg. But I got the 2 mending books, so follow me, I guess. Let's go get it. Hop in. Or you can wait here if you prefer. Sorry about this, folks. Had a trade lined up, and I just said that I'd grab the God apple. And then I didn't, because I'm SMRT smart. It's like deja vu all over again, folks. Egg Wars. What's up, Amirhan? Why are you spamming the word Egg Wars? Is that a thing that you do? You get the strangest people on YouTube, I'm telling you. This guy's entire vocabulary is the word Egg Wars. I do need to get myself an Elytra. I did go exploring the end right after we killed the dragon. I died to a glitch, lost all my gear. I really haven't been out exploring. DUMB smart, exactly. Haven't really been out exploring the end since then. Not the nether, the end. Did I say the nether? I'm pretty sure I didn't. I never do anything like that. Hey, there's a doggy there. Maybe I have some bones back at base. I'd like to have a dog. There he goes. He doesn't need me. He just wants my apple. Am I vaping? Yes, I'm vaping. And right now I have blueberry and peach. I usually stick to the random fruity flavors. A normal apple? You don't have to buy a normal apple. I can give you a normal apple. Hey, hey. Here's a normal apple. And I want a god apple for 2 mending books. I could have gotten more. There was almost a bidding war yesterday. But I already said he could have it, and he needs it for an achievement, so... Oh, jeez.
Narrates chat. Narrator.
I still haven't remapped the damn throw stuff away button. Custards. No, I try to avoid anything that's like pie or bread or any kind of like weird buttery or dairy flavor. I don't like those very much. Sweet, so I should probably park these. You know, I'm not terribly likely to die between here and there, but there's no reason for me to have them on me right now. So, Amir, how you doing? You got the eggs war thing out of your system? I gotta tame a horse, set up a stable. There's still so much I have to do. So much to do in so little time. I'm sure somebody will. I am, however, not afraid of the dark. There we go. And the stuff that's supposed to taste like tobacco just tastes awful. Really? Sounds like a nice guy. You have a skelly horse? They're kind of fun. We had, with Halloween last year on PvE, we had an event where you could collect drops to get a zombie horse. And I think like 3 or 4 people ended up getting one. It wasn't easy. It was actually pretty challenging just because there was a lot of parts that you need. But the zombie horses are actually a vanilla part of the game. They just don't spawn naturally. So you can summon them in, but you'll never find them if you're just playing vanilla Minecraft. Kind of strange. Rocket boosters, man. Rocket boosters are awesome. I'm running dangerously low on food. And... well, it's not that hard to get food. There's actually a public farm over a dusty peak, so... oh, elevator. Yeah, not the rocket boosters. We have elevator blocks, guys. You can buy them at spawn at the head shop. And they're pretty neat. I was like, I'm not going to run, but it took me about 3 seconds to get bored of the whole not running thing. Whee! Alright. Back to work. You know what I just noticed? The paddle wheel at the back kind of fades into the background. I wonder if I should give it a different color. Okay, we got what we needed. We got what we came for. We're going to go ahead and put the top on. Cool. I am looking forward to it. Oh, this is still powder. Crap. Fallen actually showed me a faster way to do this, but I only have to do a few, so... kind of a dumb technique. I guess, well, so you could, I was thinking maybe you could like drop them while you're flying around in Elytra, but obviously they wouldn't drop as gravity items then. Other than that, the whole system, you know, it seems like a cool mechanic, but there's nothing really neat you can do with it. Alrighty, yeah, we'll get the build challenge going in a couple minutes. Really? Yeah. Turns out that doing it with a bow is not that useful. Oops. That doesn't really matter too much. I can just do this. I just need to make sure I don't run out of water completely. Alright, just a few left to go. Alrighty, excellent. Onwards. Oh. Yeah, I should have. I thought you broke it down, but yeah, I definitely should have done that. Because it is faster. It's a simple little setup. It's just one block of water falling down vertically. Okay, so one thing I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to round the front off a little bit. Just a little bit like that. And we'll put slabs down once we've got our slabs to cover up the concrete. Your concrete is showing. Oh, that's a lovely color, isn't it? I like it. Good call. And I think we won't use this on the interior. I think this is just on the exterior. Okay, so planks. Ow, I do now have feather falling boots, so I'm just not wearing them. No, I don't, actually. I ran out of XP. I didn't have enough XP to enchant them. I'm running a little low on slabs. Let's make a few more. That should be more than enough. Okay. Ah! Wrong turn. And so this is going to go around the edge. That way the blue line is just a little bit of piping. And since this is going to be the top level, I'm going to make it a little bit narrower. And I'm not sure what we're going to do up here besides the, the cabin. Oh, we need chimney stacks. We need smoke stacks. Don't we? Yes, we do. Oops. Stacks. Exactly. Smoke. Stacks. Okay, and then the cabin is going to be up here. Of course, we should, have a window, right? And I think, let's see, I'm kind of tempted to do it like this so that the glass can be put in kind of a more sensible way. And I think we don't really want to go higher than this because we're already like pretty high off the ground here. So let's just make that the top. So, black concrete for the smokestacks, maybe? That would be the most sensible thing, I think. Oops. Not what I was trying to accomplish. Let's see. I think like that, and that's just for aesthetics. Let's see how this looks. That does look like a riverboat, doesn't it? It needs windows. The cabin obviously needs windows on the side. Oh, right. Gotta move this. There we go. We'll have a solid block there, and then we'll have windows on the side. And then the smokestack should be somewhere around here, I guess. It's usually, aft of the cabin, but still towards the front half of the thing. I'm not sure why, but that seems to be like a universal trait on all of the river paddlers that I've seen. That's looking pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with this so far. It's not done yet, obviously, but it's starting to come along pretty nicely. Alright, and on that note, I am going to head on over to planning, and I am going to get today's build challenge set up. Hey Omega, how are you, man? Yeah, file a tick and I'll have a look. Let's see, /plots mine, /plots list mine. /plots TP 12. This is this my plot? Oh, I copied one. I copied one of those over. All right, let's try 11. This is definitely a build challenge plot. All right, so we're just going to expand this plot. /plot claim. /plot claim. /plot merge. And there we go. Oh, it merged everything. That's no big deal. So, standard operating procedure, folks. We are going to do our weekly build challenge. The way this works is everybody gets a 16 by 16 plot to play around in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm not doing any teleport requests right now, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then we just... Oh, balls. Did I mess up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I did not mess up. Well, mostly. I just didn't count it out right, apparently. Just putting the plots together right now. We have updated the planning server to 112. I don't have a way to get the heads in yet. I mean, they're available, but there's no convenient command for getting them. So we're not going to use those on today's build challenge, but hopefully by the time next week's build challenge rolls around, I will have that sorted out and you guys will be able to use all of the decorative heads that we have. Well, mostly the concrete as far as building blocks goes. There's the glazed terracotta, which I like it. I think it looks great. The build challenge is, the actual theme is to be announced. We announce the theme just before the actual competition starts, and there's a 30-minute time limit. Yeah, the glazed terracotta, which is, you know, it's nice. It's a beautiful material. Yeah, TP to Rubot. Thanks, Ruben. Paste on click with what? I had to update the asynchronous world edit that we use on here because players have access to world edit. Okay, I'm an idiot. Check. On their own plots. We use an asynchronous world edit fork that actually lets people paste on a separate thread, which prevents it from slowing down the server. Yeah, anybody can still join. I'm still just putting down the plots right now, so give me a couple more minutes before we get started. Stop giving me irritating tips. I don't want your tips. Oops. There we go. Much better. Oh, paste. Alright, let's see. We've got 8 plots. I'm hoping that's enough. If not, I can just grab another plot somewhere and it'll be fine. Starts right about now, actually, so swing on by. Play.1mc3.com. Okay. I'm going to be this one. Plot add plot add. Alright, let's try that again. Plot add noble. Plot add Siggy. Plot add. Who else do we not have here? Got DJ, got Snakes. Siggy. Is that everybody? Is anybody still not able to place blocks? Wait, question mark, question. What am I waiting for? Snakes, didn't I just add you? There we go. Alright, are we full already? Do I need to add a few more plots? Kind of inconvenient. I didn't realize, but I don't really have anywhere to expand here. We'll have to claim this one. Slash plot claim slash plot merge. CJ, welcome. Yeah, just come on over, man. No, actually, oh jeez, now it's merged everything. That's fine. That's fine. We can just use this instead. So let's add a few more plots for those who need it. Nope. Haven't seen you around in a while, CJ. How you been? Okay, this is fine. We're gonna have more than enough space now. Okay, slash TP accept slash plot add Dog CJ. Alright, so does everybody have a plot now, and does everybody have build permissions? What's up, Omega? Add you? Oh, are you? Not on yet? Plot add. Omega. Plot add the Fallen Smoke. Right. Anybody else? We are just about to get started. Looks like we got 10 competitors today. That's going to be a busy, busy build challenge. This is some of the older stuff. We've done this multiple times already, and some fantastic builds. One of these days we should just do a tour of planning. That'd be fun. I've changed the plot size to 16 by 16 from 15 by 15. In retrospect, I'm not quite sure why I had it set to 15 by 15. But it served our purpose at the time. Now it does not. The tab coming weird. Okay, alright. So, ready up, guys? Stand by your plots. I am going to type today's theme is yeah, it's build challenge 7 day. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Change it halfway through the stream? I'll just change the title afterwards. Alright guys, go ahead and get started. Let's get Google to be our countdown timer. Okay, Google. Set a countdown timer for 30 minutes.
Alright, 30 minutes. Starting.
Alright guys. Good luck. Have fun. Let's see. What shall we do? What shall we do? I want to use some of the new blocks. I also want to use probably not gold. Chiseled sandstone. Let's see what we can come up with here. That's less square than I'd hoped for. That's what I was trying to accomplish. There we go. And same thing? Yeah, I think so. Like that. What on earth are you on about, Snicks? You got a restaurant. Go build a restaurant. What's the question? Do you not know what Arabian Nights is? I mean, seriously? What is this, grade school? Right. You know, medieval, Middle Eastern and or Arabian building. This isn't rocket science, people. That'll be our entrance. Said stately to nobody in particular. I kind of feel like I should use regular sandstone for the base. Maybe I'll combine the two. I've never won a build challenge yet, Noble Gases. I think I tied for second on one. That's like my best achievement. Something like that. That makes a little more sense. And I'm going to use some colors, and I kind of like that light blue. There isn't that much in planning. Have you seen planning lately? There's a lot in planning. I did actually see the thumbnail, and I think it's no, only competitors can judge. And I think it's nice. I think it is time we got a new thumbnail. Might not be that one. There's, you know, players I think should be on it. So we'll see though. Oh, you know what? It might make more sense. This might be a bit much. This light blue arch. What I was going to say is it might make more sense to try some of the terracotta here. And what would be a good color? Something like cyan, maybe? Let's see how it looks. What the? Oh, I'm not sure how I managed to overlook that. I don't know about that pattern, though. Let's see what else we got. Red, light blue. See how the light blue looks. That's what I just had. That's cyan. That's... Oh, derp. How is this stuff supposed to go together? Like that? Well, that does go together, yeah. I'm a little unclear on the exact mechanics of the thing, about, you know, how to actually get them to line up the way you want them to, but I mean, obviously this doesn't work. That's not it either. And that's... oh, come on. How hard can this be? Come on. Does it depend on which way I'm facing when I place it? Something stupid like that? I have no idea how to get this the way I want it. It's kind of frustrating. No. I guess it probably does depend on which way it's facing when you place it. You know, like logs. But I can't get it right. I'm trying to get the bottom corner of an arrow right over here, and it's just not working. There we go. You might rage quit soon. Why would you do that? Alright, well, I have already wasted 7 minutes. We have 23 minutes left, guys. What's the problem? Are you just, like, having a complete blank? I usually try not to peek too much when I'm building, but I wanted to see what Noble was on about. I'm not sure which one's yours, though. Is this you? No, that's Deej. Let's see. I'm still gonna kind of keep it Minecrafty. So, you know, that means things like posts and corners. It is the way of things. Nature of the beast, so to speak. Giant yellow thing. And you're reasonably certain this isn't a penis? Yeah, so aligning the concrete blocks, I'm kind of glad I'm not the only person who can't work out how to do that, because it is kind of frustrating. Well, I say glad, I mean relieved. I'm kind of... Obviously, this is kind of boring right now. I'm kind of just filling in the major structure. Minarets? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Well, I was kind of planning on doing that on top of here, too. Maybe make it look a little bit like a mosque. Oh, I could have little minarets on the corners. That would be mosque-ish, right? Oh, it's alright, Zex. I know this site that you make those things on. So I'll get it done one of these days. Not really an urgent priority right now, but it is something that I want to do. Because, you know, half of the players on that one don't even play anymore. I haven't seen Flake in forever. You do? Have you worked it out? What's the secret? Tell me your secret, Senpai. So far, the only thing I've managed to work out is how to get frustrated by it. That said, we have to try it again. Wouldn't it be nice if I could just do that and that and that and have it line up? But I can't. No. No. So, are these things even like going in the same way? Does it matter what section of the block you click on? This is just, I'm completely mystified. Who's the guy in the blue shirt? Not sure. This is just going to take the entire half hour. It is the way you're facing, because I'm clearly not doing it right. Still a big old nope. What? And now it's fine. That's very strange. Whatever. Time, we have 18 minutes left. 18 minutes remaining. No, still not right. Nope. That was correct. Okay, good. Lovely. This is mildly frustrating. Oh, on the thumbnail, I don't know off the top of my head, man. I don't have the thing in front of me. Okay. Alright, I might be getting the hang of this, maybe. Hopefully. That'd be nice. Chiseled sandstone, I think, to kind of break this up. right? Right. You're bloody well right. You got a bloody right to say. Doesn't really matter what I fill it in with, does it? I'm gonna go ahead and just close these off for now. I don't think I'm going to have much of an interior in the towers. So we'll just seal them off. And what shall we do for towers? Yay, Driggy, thank you. I don't know what I did to warrant that, but thank you. Okay, and then we're gonna do that, I guess. The only problem here, as you can probably see, is that I can't make like a thin spire because it's 2x2. I should have made it 3x3 so that I could actually go narrower than this, but right now it's way too late to change this, so we're gonna have to make do with what we got. Ah, crap. The only problem is everybody's doing the exact same freaking thing. Well, I guess it's too late to worry about that now. Just soldier on. There's a lack of originality, though, today. I guess when people think Arabic, they all think of the same thing. Oh, that looks nice. Do you get points for trying? I don't know. Have you tried? Because if so, I might be, you know, predisposed. Alright, well, just because everybody else is doing it, that's not going to stop me. But let's maybe use a different material. Jeez. There isn't really anything awesome to work with. I guess red might be nice. Red sandstone steps are... Well, red sandstone in general is just so expensive. Because red sand, not really that easy to come by. So you're never going to make anything like huge with it. See, now I'm regretting the choice of the blue color for the highlights. Ah, poop. Also, this one's too high. I'm smart! Guys, if you're watching, you want to join us, play.1mc3.com is the URL. We are in the midst of our Sunday build challenge, or Sunday build challenge apparently, because I type faster than I think. So you can't really join us for the build challenge, but you are welcome to join us here on the server. We mostly do PvE. I already have that. I need this. You know what? I was thinking... No. Red sandstone, please. Chiseled smooth. Smooth red sandstone. That's what I'm talking about. Do you like how my minarets aren't, you know, round? Skittles? I don't like Skittles much. But I feel ya, I can do the exact same thing with peanut M&Ms. I don't feel like this is going terribly well. I don't like the build much, but I mean, I'm kind of committed now. Everybody's building basically a mosque, so I'm not going to get any points for originality here. Oh, there's one left to do. So, quick time check. 10 minutes left, guys. 10 minutes. So it's probably time to panic now. Not just for me, but for everybody. Yeah, we're all feeling a little gerbled right now, I think. You know, actually, this isn't so bad. I mean, it's not like a national disaster or anything. It's not great, though. I mean, this is obviously not a fantastic build. What the hell? Oh, I put a cap on top of that one. I forgot all about that. Oh, I don't know. You sell yourself short. Let's grab some stairs instead. I think that'll look a little bit better. Okay, now we just need to fill in the roof, I suppose. And we'll put like a big old central thing on top of it, like one of those big old onions. Kind of like that, only bigger. Eight, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes that the center, right? No, that does not make that the center. It makes this the center. Oh, come on, really? How hard can this bloody well be, guys? So those big old onions are kind of flat at the bottom, right? Chiseled red sandstone, smooth red sandstone, and some chiseled red sandstone, I guess. Time check. 6.5 minutes. We're gonna have so many mosques. It's gonna be like Mecca in here. Is that right? It's not right, is it? No, it's not. And the reason it's not right is because of this. There we go. And I did the exact same thing here, didn't I? Yep. Hold on. Oh, I screwed it up 12 different ways to Friday. This thing's completely off kilter. Crap. I mean, it's not like I have time to fix it. Okay, so let's try this again. Two and is this at least right? Yes, good. Use of tools. Are you trying to say that you used every material known to man? Not that there's anything wrong with that, if you do it right. There we go. I think I got it right that time. Okay, quick time check. 4 minutes. And I need to fill in the corners just because I have to place blocks on them. Pressure is starting to get to me. I'm beginning to panic. Your head is dead inside. Okay, that's kind of gonna have to do it, I think. I don't really have time to put a roof on. I want to at least have some kind of floor in here. About 2 minutes left. Gosh, I don't even have time to finish off the floor, do I? 90 seconds. and that's off center. Well, that's about as good as it gets, I think. A roof would really be nice. 10 seconds, folks. And that, as they say, is all she wrote. Well, let's have a look around. Let's see what everybody's done. We are going to check these out during the nighttime as well to see how the lighting looks. We've got 10 builds here. Let's start over here. This is a penis. Omega, you have built a penis. No, it's clearly a minaret tower. And it's got a little tree. Not too sure about the color choice. Everything's kind of the same. Siggy. Siggy. Castle of the First Crusade. So this is like a burned down Crusaders castle, is that kind of the thinking? I like it. I mean, it's definitely original compared to the other ones. I like the little scenes that people sometimes build. They tell little stories with their builds, and this one definitely does that, so that's cool. And there's a little dungeon down here with some heads, our final stand. I like this one. Cool. Yeah, nicely done, Siggy. This is what I should have built. This is much nicer than mine. This is more of a tower than more of like a fortification than a mosque. I like the light blue. I like the front. What you did with the windows works really well, so nicely done. This is not noble gases. Please don't be invisible in here, it's irritating. I'll give you points for effort. Yeah, it's not even properly centered. But you tried, and this is your first build challenge. So it's all good. Ruben's build is kind of a throne room, I guess. And again with the minarets and the central dome. Clearly I'm not very original, but in my defense, everybody else isn't very original either. It is a nice build. This is a good implementation. I like what you've done with the interior. I like what you've done with the torches. And, you know, using multiple materials for the domes. That works. Snakes has built something different. It seems to be like a... Is the exterior built to protect the interior? I'm not sure what the interior is. It's very original. And I could imagine like having an ancient build, like an old ruin, that somebody built a modern encasement around to protect it. So this kind of works for me. This is decent. It's definitely different. Deej has used all of the terracottas. I think this is too much. I think this is too many different materials, but he has mastered the art of actually aligning the frickin' terracotta blocks, so you got that going for you. I like this pattern. I like all of these patterns. I don't know if like putting them concentrically like that, it works terribly well. Well, mine, you've seen mine while I was building it. Yeah, that's what I thought, Snake. So you managed to convey what you were trying to convey. Now, you've seen mine. It's okay. This didn't work out too well. I wasn't originally planning on using the orange up here, and this just kind of contrasts. I should have used a different material. But, hey, hindsight is 20/20, right? Smoke has built a hookah lounge. Stop being invisible. Have a look inside. Oh, you've even got like a fire source going on. That's cool. This is definitely a hookah lounge. I like it. It looks great. A few too many materials, I think. Some of them kind of clash. Cut it out. And the interior, the exterior is nice. Again, kind of the classic feel, but in white, which is different from literally everything else that's been built here, so that's good. Ah, yes. And this is Panda. This is CJ. And this is... This looks like something straight out of Damascus. This looks like a medieval, Middle Eastern house, or... No, right, you are. Everybody else built... Well, almost everybody else built a mosque. So... No, you're absolutely right. Okay, hold on a sec, guys. I need to fix something up real quick. Bear with me just a second. You guys can start judging if you want. Let's see. Planning... Public, plugins, scripts, create new file. Sorry, this is just a quick fix, won't take long. That should do it. Let's find out. Nope. Invisible. There we go. There's no loop that matches loop player. Loop all players. Loop player is invisible. Well, whatever. I'm not going to troubleshoot this right now. I'm hoping to just write a quick command that kicks people for being invisible. Because irritating. Alright, so I got distracted while we were looking at CJ's build. It's actually got an interior, which is nice. And it's not completely done, but it is a cool looking interior. Got a balcony going on here. This is definitely one of my favorites. This is a nice build. Alright, so I'm going to put down a chest. Once you've decided the way this works... No, it worked out pretty well, all things considered. Well, we don't have log block on here. Okay, so the way this works is you give yourself a book, you choose your top 3, that's your top 3, In order, first, second, and third place. Every first place vote gets a player 3 points, every second place vote 2, and every third place vote 1. You cannot vote for yourself. No. And that's it. So go ahead and do your votes. Vote your votes. Vote your conscience. Vote early and vote often, as they used to say in Chicago. Okay, so this is my first place. CJ's build is my favorite. And for the second place, because it's very different and the execution's pretty well done, Snicks. So CJ first, Snicks second. And I feel like all of these minarets kind of drown each other out, but I do like the hookah lounge. I also like the little scene here that Siggy did, so I'm kind of torn between the hookah lounge and Siggy's build. I think I'm going to go with Siggy for originality. So 1, CJ, 2, Snicks, 3, Siggy. Those are my votes. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, you want to join us, the URL is play.1mc3.com. You are welcome to. These are, oh geez, these are last month's or previous. I gotta be careful with that. What? There it is. I clicked on the wrong chest. I know you have to click on a chest to get the survival inventory, but I just grabbed the wrong one. Alright, let me just clear up my inventory here, and I'll start looking at the votes in just a second. Hopefully that'll be enough. Alright, so if you need a few more minutes, that's fine, but let's get this show on the road. And let me get my light over here so I can see what I'm writing. Okay, alright. Last call for votes, folks. Last call. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the first batch here. That's everything but mine, so we'll pull mine out last. Well, the voting has already taken place. Everybody is done voting, so if you want to make changes just for your own conscience, you know, knock yourself out. Alright, so we have three for Crower. CJ gets 2. And Stately, that's the person who I am, gets 1. That is our first vote. Smoke, first place, 3. Devil is CJ. That puts CJ in the lead with 4 points as of right now, and Ruben gets 1. Siggy play guitar. Alright, Siggy gets 3 points. CJ gets 2 more. Well in the lead with 6. And Ruben gets 1 point, puts him at 2. Alright, next bet. Siggy gets 3 more points, puts him at 6, ties him with CJ. I get 2 more points, and Smoke gets 1 more point. So after 4 rounds, I think, 4 votes, that is Siggy and CJ tied for the lead with 6 points each, and Smoke in second with 4. Alright, next set. Ruben got a first place. That puts him at 5 in second place. Siggy 2 more, puts him at 8. Smoke, one more, puts him at 5. Next up, Smoke gets 3 more points, puts him at 8 and tied for the lead with Siggy. Snicks gets 2 and Siggy gets 1 more point, puts him back in the lead with 9. Alright, Siggy gets 3 more, that puts him at 12. Snakes gets 2 more, puts him at 4. And CJ gets 1 more. There's no other panda, right? Whoever wrote that meant CJ. Yeah, 1 more. For a total of 7. Alright. We're running out. We have 2 more books to go for here. Smoke gets 2 more. That puts him at 10. Siggy gets 2 more. Puts him at 14. Crow gets 1 more. Puts him at 4. There is 1 book left. My votes. And let's just put these back. Makes more sense to put them back than to... Wait, where's mine? Siggy, Crower, Sneaks, DJ Noble, Devil Dog, Smoke, Mega, Stately. I am Stately. It is I. Alright, so that's CJ gets 3 more points. Sneaks, 2. Siggy, 1 more point. So, guys, that gives us our final results here. Crower, 4 points. CJ, 10. Stately, 3. Smoke, 10. Ruben, 5. Siggy, 9, 10, 11, 15. And Snicks, 6. So, our winner, by a wide margin, is Siggy. And tied for 2nd place, Smoke and CJ. Congratulations, everybody. For what it's worth, Snicks, you were 4th. Ruben, you were 5th. Crower, you were 6th. And I was 7th. You guys can do a rematch next week. How's that sound? Oh, I'm not at the search thing. Derp. I kept closing my inventory right after I opened it because I'm not smart. Okay. Kids will be kids, I suppose. So let's just fix that. Thank you for mildly irritating me. And this is a 7-2, right? 7-2-17. 1 Sneaks. And what did I say? Equal 2nd, CJ and Smoke. Alright, guys. Congratulations, and thank you for joining us for our weekly build challenge. We'll do it again next Sunday. But for now, I am going to head on back to Doozy. And I am going to do a little more work on my ship. You did pretty good, CJ. But yeah, Sneaks made a really nice build today. Wow, nice weather. And he earned it. You know, I feel like it's already too high, but I also feel like the cockpit, the cabin, is too low. So I'm going to go ahead and put another block on top of that. What's up, Noble? Right, first is Siggy. Sorry, did I mess up? Siggy was first, yes, sorry. Not snakes. I'll have to change the sign. Sorry about that. Okay, Noble. Can you wait for a couple minutes? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to half slab the ceiling at the top. Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll... No, let me get the cabin put together real quick, and then we'll head on over to wherever Noble is going to go to get the How Did We Get Here achievement, because I am looking forward to seeing that. A theme for your plot? For your plot here on Doozy. I'm planning. Yeah, the Mines of Moria. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. Hey, Twilight, how you doing? Yeah, I know, you're the 5th person to come here and mention that. Which is good, because, you know, at least people are participating in the stream now. Maybe I did it on purpose. I didn't, but I could have. That would have been pretty clever. Which is how you know I didn't do it on purpose, because I'm only mildly clever. The Mines of Moria is what I said. Okay, so that's kind of the basic structure, I think. We're going to be doing decorating, obviously, and there's more fencing needs to be put in place around the whole thing, and the chimney stacks, the smoke stacks need to be put in. They're going to be behind the cabin, I think, in that little notch there. But we'll get back to that later, because we need to... Oh, and the front's really boring. I need to have something there to pretty it up. Probably just an entrance, right? Like a double door or something. Can't do a double door because it's 3 blocks wide. But this is kind of hard to climb. If you fall in the water here, you're a little screwed. Anyway, we're not actually heading there. We're heading to the portal, so we can just hop on a boat. Best way to get an audience is to spell something wrong. Yeah, so the common meme is kind of that the best way to get an answer to a question on the internet is not to ask the question, but to provide an incorrect answer, and then like literally everybody on the internet will come over and correct you. Alright guys, let's go watch the show. I don't play on Mindplex, Ethan. I've been there before, and I like some of the minigames. I have no objection to that. But I mostly play build server. If I play anything else, it's almost always going to be just a quick minigame somewhere. Oh, hello! Still managed to hit me somehow. Probably because I'm a klutz. Oh, come on. Lots and lots of endermites. Seems like every time I come through here, there's a ghast. Y'all notice that? Or 2. No tears, just some XP. Alright, we're heading over to Smoke's Portal, which is past the spawn portal, up the elevator, through the fortress, and then out the other side. And this is just about the end of my food. I have one steak left. Hey, GG. Anything good in it? Loot crates are best crates. I'm going to do it more often. I'm going to spell everything wrong from now on. I'm going to spell my own name wrong. I'm going to start calling myself Stanley. That's a cool one. I would definitely not be unhappy with that. Now, we don't have any build challenge flair yet. That is something I want to do at some point. I love our elevator blocks, guys. You can get them too. Is this the right way? I'm always... No, it's over here. It's this bridge here. This is the gastiest server I've ever been on. It's like I can't turn around without a ghast popping up. Am I going the wrong way? I'm going to Noble... Wait, where am I supposed to be going? Okay, I can't follow you if I can't see you, for the record. Whee! I could have just used... Oh, that was far worse than I thought. I forgot. I still don't have my feather falling. Right. So now I don't have any food, and I just killed... Well, nearly killed myself. Come on, elevator. If you get stuck on the walls, it kind of messes up. You have to make sure you're in the middle of the... Damn it. This is where I was. Y'all aren't helping, you know that, right? I don't know. I think it might be DJ, and he might be trying to explain to us that he is a fan of Undertale. Yeah, 10 points is a good score, man. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Coming in second on your first build challenge is very respectable. You know, I'm not even sure I've been here. I have. I've been here to go to the end because he has an end rail. Yeah, we got a lot of new players since we launched the new PvE server. They're always pretty popular. Sunday is a day that's kind of hard for me to stream sometimes, but I know we always get a good turnout when I do. Not a lot of people on today. It's kind of quiet, actually. Alright, I already said mine's a Moria. You're just pestering me at this point. Ah, here we go. So the how did we get here effect is basically having every single potion effect applied to you at the same time. No, not every potion effect, every enchantment effect. Rivendell, the Mines of Moria. Come on, man. Aztec. Make an Aztec city. Hey, Zex. You know, what would you guys think about having a creative world that's actually uses natural terrain generation, just normal terrain instead of super flat? I can't run anymore, so I don't know how long this is going to take. If anybody on the other side has some food for me, I'd appreciate it. You can claim multiple plots and merge them. You can have up to 6 by default. Thanks, Deej. So what you do is you just claim 2 adjacent plots, and then while standing in one and looking at the other, type plot merge, and that'll merge them together into one big plot. You just push somebody off the bridge, you realize that, right? I gotta get myself an Elytra, man. I feel like a pauper on my own server. I can Pearl. It seems like a risky undertaking. The reason for this, by the way, is that it's easier to go to the Guardian farm than to get the Elder Guardian to come to you. Because, you know, moving shulkers around is one thing. Moving Elder Guardians around, an entirely different story. I do have an Unbreaking 3 book and a Mending book left over, so maybe I'll go see if there are any available at spawn after this. I've been, I haven't really been collecting gunpowder, but I have been saving the gunpowder that I have. So why didn't we just go by boat? Wouldn't that have made more sense? Well, you're not the only one with the shop at spawn. We'll have a look. We'll see what we can find. Seriously, we could have... Well, I guess you needed to transport stuff here, huh? Alright. Whee! Pretty sure I hit terminal velocity there. Alright, let's go stand in the spectator area here. I already have mining fatigue, so we know that works. And there's the wither skeleton, waiting to shoot. Good stuff, Deej. Back up a little, Deej. There you go. Alright, so let's see the show. This should be interesting. If you use your existing plots, I'll give you more, but I'm not going to give you 3 more plots just because you want a perfect square. This is the world first, folks. You're gonna see it here for the very first time ever on one of our servers. The new "How did we get here" advancement. Maybe, hopefully. I hope it goes well. No guarantees. No worries. If you gotta run around in a circle, you gotta run around in a circle. There's nothing to be done about it. Fine, it's not a world first. It's hard to be the very first person to do anything, guys. So is that shulker like an emergency backup shulker? Because there's one here. I'm guessing that's in case this one has a tragic accident. We should build a zoo. We need to grab a portal that hasn't been claimed yet, has a lot of flat land around it, and set up a zoo. And people can do their own exhibits, so if you want to get some exotic creature for an exhibit, you'll be able to set up your own, and I'll do some of the more common ones maybe. The world first to make concrete. Come on. I'm bored. There's no beds here by the look of it. Sorry, Siggy. It's not like we lack name tags. Yeah, well, gosh, if you were to shuffle a deck of cards well, you are almost guaranteed to be the first person ever to shuffle that deck of cards in that specific order. There are more possible variations on a shuffled deck of cards than there are atoms in the universe. It seems counterintuitive, but it's true. How did we get here? That's what it's called. So, I would appreciate it if somebody... You have to have every single enchant effect on you at the same time. Where is smoke? Shall I go into mod mode for this? That way y'all can see it better. The mobs won't aggro me because I'm invisible. So that shouldn't be a problem. I'm just doing this so you guys can see it a little bit better. Normally I don't use mod mode for anything other than moderating, but I'm guessing y'all want to see this. Where is smoke? No, that's potion effects. That's all potion effects. This is it, folks. Now you just need to get shot by the wither skeleton. GG. Awesome. Alright, and now it's Noble's turn. So the one limiting factor here, and I think you guys should keep this up so that other people can do it, but the one limiting factor here is beyond the running out of arrows. You have to have a god apple. Wait, do you have to have a god apple? Doesn't the regeneration affect... Huh. I'm not entirely sure. Roger that. So, I don't know, do you guys want to keep this up? Maybe flesh it out a little bit, make more of a build around it? Or are the beacons too expensive to leave here? All right. So where are you going? Oh, you have to head all the way over here to get the mining fatigue. So he's just waiting for it to kick in, I guess. Getting shot at a little bit in the meantime. Well, there's the mining fatigue. I assume everybody gets it at the same time, so should be good now. Again, I'm doing this in mod mode just so you guys can see what's going on. And I'll try to stay a little closer to Noble this time. I'm not going to get real close because I don't want to get in the way. So you eat the apple, you get the levitation effect, you get the glowy effect, and then the Enderman shoots you. GG. Good stuff, guys. That was awesome. That was very cool, guys. Congratulations. And congratulations to both of you. Very well done. Should I steal this guy? I kind of just want the boat, but I'm tempted to just steal him and sail away with him. Cool. Excellent. That was great fun. I'm glad I got to see that. How do we get back? That's up to you. But you can follow the trail. Same way you got here, I suppose. Oh, you can't, can you? I'm just going to make a boat. And let me check out the map. Is that a... I don't know who's behind me. No, it's sugarcane. I thought I saw a loot crate over there. Remember, guys, with the live map, you can put in a name, and it'll center on that person. Let's see. So the portal is northeast. We can do that. I like the mining fatigue as a spoon. You like cheesecake at night? I wear my sunglasses at night. Omega, how you doing? What is this? This looks like a dark spawner? Yeah, this is a dark spawner. Yeah. Please don't ask me about tickets. It's in the rules. Don't pester Stately about tickets. This is not where the portal is. Hold on. Still northeast. I'm close. Sure, Deej. I'll stop at your place and have a quick look. I think the portal's all the way at the top there, so I'm gonna have to pearl up. Fortunately, I brought some pearls. I still don't know who's behind me. Could have checked on the map. But I didn't. Alright, we're almost there. Yeah, why not? Do we have a reason to go to the end? We don't really have a reason to go to the end, but I think it would be faster if I just went to the end and jumped through the portal. So let's go ahead and do that. I also just like riding minecarts. Yeah, I admire the perseverance. I know it took a lot of time. Yeah, Flyboy, sure. I don't know where your or Crower's houses are, though. I know where DJ's place is. So you might have to meet me somewhere and bring me over. Remember, guys, we're on play.1mc3.com, and you are welcome to join us. It's a public server. We mostly do PvE, but we also have our creative server and our ToyBox minigame server. All the good stuff. Oh, the treehouse, right? Close to DJ's place? Beverage of choice tonight is water. Just water. Okay, so we'll do those two, and Flyboy, you're gonna have to tell me. Yeah, bear with me. I have a whole list of things that I'm checking out right now. Apparently, might have to wait until tomorrow. We're already at like 2 hours in, but I am looking forward to seeing what you're working on. And if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube and you're not following me yet, I'd appreciate it if you at least consider following me on Twitch or subscribing on YouTube. I stream simultaneously on both. If you're on Twitch, check out my YouTube channel, Stately MC. You'll find approximately 200 old streams of mine archived. So, if you ever feel like watching me talk to mostly me for 400 hours straight, that's the place. Of course, why would you, but I'm not the boss of you. Okay, in retrospect, this probably wasn't faster. How do you get here so fast? You flew, didn't you? That is our end grinder over there. Useful if you need XP. And alright, well, I am at least back at base. I took some damage there. I'm not quite sure why. Little strange, but there you have it. I think I have enough XP now to enchant my boots so that I won't fall to my death quite so enthusiastically. See how our grinder's doing, coming along. We are generating all the sugarcane we need. 856 hours of YouTube videos, really? That can't be right. I have about 200 videos. Average a little over 2 hours each. That's not 900. I mean, it could be 500. Not 400. That would make sense. That would be 2 hours and 50 minutes each on average. Could be more than 500, but it's not 900. I know that for sure. I've only ever done the 110-hour stream for our 2nd anniversary, which is also well worth checking out, guys. That's not even everything I've ever streamed. I have, I think the first, 6 to 9 months I was streaming, I was only on Twitch, and I didn't archive anything. I have 300 videos. Well, then I could very well have 900 hours, yeah. 900 hours of me playing Minecraft. What the hell is wrong with me? Yeah, I did a 10-hour stream for our 2-year anniversary back in April. I think it was April 6th or something. You should be able to sort stuff by length, and you'd be able to see it. No, you're right. It may very well be 300 videos. So that could easily be close to 900 hours. Gonna have to do something when I hit 1,000 hours of video. Well, I've been streaming long enough that I've probably done a stream on everybody's birthday by now. So you can dig up your own birthday stream. Yeah, we'll have some kind of celebration when I hit 1,000 hours of video, because that's a lot of video. My next video is my 300th? Does it... That's interesting. Maybe we'll commemorate that. We'll have some fireworks or something. I didn't. Oh well, there's always next year. We got the celebratory music going on, so that's cool. This is cheerful, right? I mean, it's not very good, but it's cheerful. And it's free. So, this is DJ's place. Been here a couple times before because he seems to have an excuse to haul me out here to check something out every couple days. But we are here to inspect the Kit PvP arena. Bear in mind, guys, we are getting Kit PvP as made famous on PvE. It's not active yet, so this is not an actual Kit PvP arena yet. But it will be. Oh, look at this. This looks pretty good. It's not symmetrical. I don't know if that matters much, but it looks nice. You must have spent a lot of money on materials for this. If you don't have your own ocean monument grinder. Guardian grinder. That's the word I was looking for. Looks nice. Deej, very impressed. So, if everything goes well, we should have the Kit PvP upgraded for 112 soonish. And this is not Crow's Place. Crow's Place is over there. What's up, Deej? Why? Don't just tell me to do stuff. Tell me why I'm doing it. Alright, I'll loop back around. We'll, that was Zex's place. Tree Society. We've seen it. We were there a few days ago. We're heading over to Crower's place now to see what he's been working on. Did you? Oh, I see it. Alright, we'll use that to get back to DJ's place. You got a little chimney going on up there. I love the chimneys. The smoke effect is excellent. This hasn't changed much, Crower? Is there something specific you wanted me to see here? Because this looks kind of pretty much the same as it did last time I was here. I mean, it's nice. It's a cute little base. You got your elevator going. Your elevator going. Let's try that again. Is your elevator not working right? Oh, I think your ceiling's too high. I think if you put a block here, it'll work. No? Oh, yeah. The problem is carpet. This block isn't empty and this block isn't empty, so it can't push you out. But if you remove either this or this, it'll... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that, but now I can demonstrate. See, now it pushes you out the way it should. It has to push into an empty block. See, like that. I'll put this back, but now you know why it's not pushing you out. You'd think getting through a door was pretty easy. Looks good, Crower. Nice place. I don't know. I generally don't ask. It matters not one bit in Minecraft what your gender is. Nice path. You're based... We're coming up on the end of the stream, so I think what I'm going to do is see what DJs wanted to show me, and then we'll do some more at the beginning of next stream. We'll wander around a little bit and check out all of the builds that I missed today. Maybe do a little mini server tour. We haven't really done one yet, so that might be nice. Show some stuff off for potential new players that they might want to see. Remember, guys, you are welcome to join us here. It's a pretty new server, only been around for about 3 weeks. So there's still plenty to discover, plenty of good stuff to do, and it is 112, it is PvE. And we have some cool plugins already. We have the head plugins. You can see the heads all over the place. We have loot crates, cash registers, a physical currency system, and soon we'll be adding Block Assassin from PvE as well as... Oh, right. DJ, what did you want to show me here? Is he over there? Is that Deej? As well as the kit PvP. The kit PvP is going to take a little longer because it's complicated and several thousand lines of spaghetti code. Alright, Deej, what is it you want to show me? Oh, is there a spectator area? You gotta put some stairs up here, dude. That's cool. I would replace this with glass, though. Or what you can do is... I'll put this back, but... what you could do is this. That way you can see a lot more without having your view blocked. So slabs work well for that. But glass works too. And yeah, if you have like a jump boost or a pearl, you can get on top of this and get into the arena. But it's nice to have a spectator area. That's good. Cool. I look forward to battling in here. Alright, so, who said their base was near here? Flyboy. I don't know which way to go. Are you here? Can you point me in the right direction? If it's just a minute or two, I'll go check it out. Otherwise, like I said, we'll wait until tomorrow. There'll be a reward for winning. Well, we have Flare. We have Kit PvP Flare, and we have Block Assassin Flare. I need to rewrite that system so that the flare is based on global wins on multiple servers, because, you know, still people playing on PvE occasionally, and those should count. Alright, folks, I think that's going to have to do it for today then. But join me tomorrow. We're going to do a quick server tour at the beginning of the stream. We'll check out some of the stuff that I haven't seen yet, and maybe some of the stuff that you haven't seen yet. And we're going to... Alright, Deej. And we're going to keep working on our paddle steamer. I'm thinking maybe we can get it done tomorrow. So, as I do so often, I bid you a fond farewell. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 Pacific. Remember to subscribe, follow, like those videos, comment on the videos, do all of that stupid stuff that you have to do to get exposure on YouTube. I'd appreciate it. Wish I didn't have to ask you, but that's just the way it is. Alright, folks, thanks again. See you tomorrow. Peace.